Welcome to South Newton High School, where we have the Frontier Falcons visiting the South Newton Rebels for Midwestern Conference baseball matchup. For the Falcons, Jason Newton will lead off and catch. Ethan Fields will bat second and play short. Justin Schroeder will play first and bat third. Caleb Wagner, cleanup hitter, center field. Eli Matthew in left field. Ben Wright at third. Dustin Peterson will DH for Reed Duncan. Batting eighth will be Brody Alt, the pitcher. And the second baseman, Sean Smith, will bat ninth. They will face off against the battery of Caden Cruz and Daniel Tordai. Rebels are coming off a split on Saturday with the West Central Trojans. These two teams will match up again on Saturday at Frontier. For the Rebels in the field, Caden Martins in center. He'll be flanked by Connor Latta and Seth Durlocker. Kellen Krug at short. Corbin Cruz is at third. Noah Applegate will play second, and Logan Lewis will play first.
Chris, if you want to come all the way, Chris. Chris. See, you're not getting power. Yeah.
Come on, Jason.
Alright, let's go, Buddha. Get it, Jason. Alright, basketball over there. Let's go.
Go, Warner.
Leadoff hitter for the Falcons, Jason Newton, the catcher.
Go, Warner. Let's go, Buddha.
And first pitch from Caden Cruz. Be a ball down and low.
Here comes one.
Come on, Jason. You got this.
Go, Wash. Come on, Buddha. Start off one, real kid. Go, one. Go, one.
Second pitch from Cruz.
Alright.
Be touch high.
Go, one. Start off one.
2-0 count now for Newton, facing off against Cruz. That'll be strike one
Wait for your pitch, kid.
at the knees.
Go, one.
2-1 now.
Go, one. Yeah.
Next pitch.
Ball.
Another ball outside. Be a 3-1 count as Cruz works to the leadoff hitter, Jason Newton. That'll be ball 4 on the pitch outside. That'll put Newton as the runner at first base, with Ethan Fields, the shortstop, now up to the plate.
Stay hot, kid. Stay hot, kid. Let's go, 2-1. Stay hot. Let's go. Knock him around. You got 2-1. Back. You're there.
Throw over.
Plenty of
Back in time.
You got 2-1. Let's go, kid.
Newton gets a decent lead at first. He's going on the pitch.
Attaboy.
He's going to be safe at second on the stolen base.
Attaboy, 1. Hey, stay on now, kid. Come on out. Hey, you're good, eh?
That'll be
Second, creep in. Second.
ball 1
Second. Second.
to the hitter.
Creep in. Short. 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 Short.
Second pitch is a strike swinging.
Hey, you see it now. You see it now. Let's go 2-1. There he is. Knock him in, kid. Second. Second. Short. Short. Short.
Rebels middle infielder is working the runner back.
Attaboy, get
Next
out.
pitch is a
Get
ball
out,
high.
2-1. Here we go, 2-1.
Ethan
Knock
Fields, the
it in.
shortstop, has worked a 2-1 count.
Second. Second. Nobody. Nobody. Short. Creep in. Short. 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 Nobody. Attaboy.
Next pitch is a ball.
Attaboy.
And the runner will advance on the pass ball.
Good job, 1.
Be a 3-1 count.
Hey, it's gotta be your pitch, kid. Gotta be your pitch.
And the Falcons will have a runner at third with no one away.
You're 2-1 there, kid. Knock him in. We got 2-1. Attaboy, good eye.
Be ball 4.
Hey.
Falcons will have runners at first and third with no one away. That'll bring up Justin Schroeder, the Falcons' first baseman.
Come on, Shen, let's go.
Left-handed hitter.
Kid, do your job, kid.
Come on, Justin.
Back.
Throw over. That's a close play at first, but he's safe on the dive back in.
Here we go, Chen. Good job, let's go.
Falcons with runners at first and third with no one out here in the top of the first. That'll be strike 1 to Justin Schroeder.
Hey, you see it now, kid? You see it now?
Runner advances to second. Second pitch is a high fastball swung at out of the zone,
Hey, you got a bow now,
but
kid.
that'll
You got a
put
bow.
Schroeder in an 0-2
Hey,
hole
watch for the stinker.
against Cruz. That'll be strike 3 swinging.
You're good, 10.
And the first out of the inning,
Bang, you're on deck.
bringing up Caleb Wagner. Wagner's the center fielder for the Falcons.
Hey, you got nobody.
Be a strike right down the middle. After struggling with the first 2 batters, Cruz is dialed in a little bit.
You got nobody. Nobody.
Runners at second, third, 1 away. That'll be a swing and strike. 0-2 hole now. Caleb Wagner facing off against senior Caden Cruz.
Watch the curve, Caleb.
That'll be a ball high up and in.
Got nobody, E.
That'll be strike 3 swinging on the fastball on the inside corner. That'll be the second out of the inning.
Get 34. Come on, Eli. Stay hot now, kid.
And that'll bring up Eli Matthew, the left fielder for the Falcons. Runners at second, third, 2 outs now. First pitch on the inside corner for a strike.
You see it now? Get it 3-4.
Second pitch is fouled away.
Hey, you got to protect now, kid. You got to protect.
So after walking the first 2 batters, 2 strikeouts, now an 0-2 hole for Eli Matthew as Cruz looks to get out of early trouble. Ball up.
Hey, you still got a bow now, kid. You got a bow now.
1-2 pitch coming. Be a tailing fastball that rides high and away from the left-handed hitter. Another ball high. As Eli Matthews worked from an 0-2 hole to a full count. Big pitch here for Cruz. Payoff pitch. That'll be ball 4. That'll load the bases. For Ben Wright, the third baseman. Strike 1 to Wright.
Go, Ben. Be ready to go.
Second pitch. Outside. Evens up the count at 1-1. Third pitch coming. There'll be a strike on the outside corner, right at the knees. So now we're 1-2. There'll be a line drive to right field. Falcons are going to score at least 2. Runner comes around third and is going to stop there. That'll be a RBI double for Ben Wright. 2 out RBIs for Ben Wright. That'll bring up Dustin Peterson, the DH. He'll take strike 1 at the letters. As the Falcons struck first here. Second pitch is going to be lined to the first baseman. Nice play made on the soft liner by Logan Lewis. That'll be the third out of the inning. But the Falcons score 2 on 1 hit. 2 left on base. We'll go to the bottom of the first. 2-0 Falcons.
John, deepen up. Take throws in second. Deepen up. All the way to second base. Okay.
Rebels lineup. Caden Martin leading off, followed by Caden Cruz. Kellen Krug will hit third. Daniel Tordai will clean up. Corbin Cruz will bat fifth. Connor Latta will bat sixth. Aiden Maddox is going to DH for Noah Applegate. Logan Lewis made a nice play at first base there. Will bat eighth. And Seth Durlocker, the right fielder, will bat ninth. They will face off against the pitcher, Brody Alt, who will be caught by Jason Newton. Falcons go to the bottom of the first here with a 2-0 lead. Rebels will look to strike back as quickly as possible here. Rebels will have freshman Caden Martin facing off against Brody Alt. First pitch from Alt. Ball up. Touch outside. Second pitch, Alt from the wind. High again. Third pitch is on the outside corner for strike one. Fourth pitch. Be a fastball up, swung through for strike two. That'll be a 2-2 hole here for Martin. That gets away from the pitcher on the release. Looked like it was supposed to be off speed. So we'll have full count. And that'll be ball four outside. So both teams will start off their first inning with a walk. As Caden Martin heads down to first. And that'll bring up the pitcher for the Rebels, Caden Cruz.
I got you, Buddha. Go!
Martin's going from first. That'll be strike one. That ball will hit Martin, and he'll head to third, and he'll be there without a throw on the air. So Rebels now have a runner at third with no one away. The 0-1 count on Cruz. Second pitch from Alt is going to be hit into the air. Looks like it's going to be caught by the shortstop. And Martin straight off third base too far. And he's going to be forced or tagged. There'll be 2 outs now. And that'll bring up Kellen Krug. First pitch to Krug is a ball. Second pitch, fouled away. It'll be a 1-1 count. Next pitch is a grounder past the shortstop for the first hit for the Rebels. I'll bring up the cleanup hitter, Daniel Tordai. Daniel Tordai is the catcher for the Rebels. He'll have Kellen Krug at first base with 2 away. That ball gets past the catcher. Was in the dirt, so that'd be a wild pitch. Catcher probably wants that one, though. That'd be ball 1 to Tordai. Next pitch is a strike. This will be a 1-1 count. That'd be a ball hit in the air to the right side. That'd be caught in foul territory. Be the third out of the inning. So the Rebels will strand 1. They had 1 hit. Double play turned by the Falcons gets them out of trouble. We'll go to the top of the second. Falcons 2, Rebels 0.
You have power in here?
I've got an extension cord if you need one.
Hey, just start early. Start early on this guy. Well, Benny.
At least for me, it says it's not. So, yeah, and it doesn't look like he's gonna get struck. So you gotta.
For the Falcons, we'll have Brody Alt, the pitcher, Sean Smith, the second baseman, and then back to the top of the lineup with Jason Newton. They'll be facing off against Caden Cruz in his second inning of work. Caden had 3 walks in that first inning. Big 2-out double. Scored 2. 2 strikeouts before a line out to first base ended the inning. Alt worked out of trouble himself. In the bottom half of the first. First pitch is a swing and strike.
You see where it is? Let's go, Brody. Come on, son. Get started off, Cheese. Come on. Let's get it.
Be a 1-0 count.
Let's go, Twos.
sorry, 0-1 count. Second pitch swung through on the inside corner. Quick 0-2 hole. Cruz comes with his third pitch. Be a fastball, must have been just a touch outside. Right at the knees, so it'll be a 1-2 count. Next pitch is fouled off. Came right back our direction here. That'll be a nothing pitch. 1-2 count still. That'll be strike 3 looking on the fastball for the first out of the inning. That'll bring up Sean Smith. Sean's a second baseman. First pitch swinging. Be strike 1. Second pitch from Cruz. Be fouled away. So Sean Smith will be in a 0-2 hole. Third pitch. Another strike looking. For the second out of the inning. Second backwards K. And that'll bring us back to the top of the lineup for the Falcons. And Jason Newton, the catcher, he walked in the first inning, came around on a stolen base, pass ball, scored on the double. He'll take ball 1 just below the knees. Second pitch. Something was taken off there by Cruz and gets the strike on the foul ball. So it'll be 1-1 count. Next pitch will be lined to right field. Gets through on the ground for a single. So Falcons will have a runner at first with 2 away for Ethan Fields. Fields also walked and scored in the first inning. He stole a base and came around on the double.
He's got it.
Throw over to first. Newton's back in time.
Take a little walk. Take a walk.
Falcons with the 2-0 lead here. As Newton gets his lead again at first. Next pitch is wide, and that'll be a stolen base for Newton. That'll be 1-0 count.
Let's go, 2-1. Knock him in, let's go. Thank you. Good boy.
Be a Play at second base.
Good job, one.
Be safe there.
2-1.
Got a 2-1 count on the hitter.
You're good.
He'll be going to third.
Down. Attaboy.
Throw down. Not in time. So he'll get another stolen base. 3-1 count.
You got 2-1. Gotta be perfect. You got 2-1.
Falcons threatening here with 2 outs.
Back.
Be a throw over.
He's not even there.
There's no one there.
Ready for your speed.
If he stepped off, that's a legal move. That'll be strike 2. That'll run the count full for Ethan Fields.
You got 2-1.
As Cruz looks to get out of this inning with no more damage. The pitch
Hey, we fouled off.
fouled away.
You know where it is? Use your knowledge.
We gotta protect now. Come on. They sit ball for us. Go.
Cruz from the stretch. That's going to be driven to center field. And it's going to be caught by the center fielder. And that'll be 3 outs in the inning. On the line out to the center fielder by Fields. So 1 hit for the Falcons. One stranded. We'll go to the bottom of the second. 2-0 Frontier.
Out of it, kid.
Brody Alt for the Falcons will enter his second inning of pitching. He'll face off with the number 5 hitter, Corbin Cruz, followed by Connor Latta, and then the DH, Aiden Maddox. Falcons have a 2-0 lead here in the bottom of the second. Rebels threatened in the bottom of the first. Double play. Took out the runner at third.
Hey, come on, fellas. Let's go.
Falcons have threatened in both innings, put 2 across in the first, left a runner stranded at third in the second. We'll have
Here we go. Ben,
Corbin Cruz for the Rebels.
go defense. Hey, Brody, wait.
Will face off. He'll face off against Brody Alt. First pitch to Cruz is a ball. Second pitch. Driven to the outfield. Looks like it's going to be dropped. And Cruz will run into second with the double
Get up for 1-5.
on the diving attempt
Hey, way to be there. Way to be there, Reed.
by the outfielder. Rebels are in business here with the runner on second, no one away. That'll bring up Connor Lotta. Connor's swinging at the first pitch there with a good rip. Corbin Cruz gets his lead off at second. Second baseman, shortstop, keep him close. Second pitch to Lotta is a strike on the outside corner. He's in an 0-2 hole here. Pitcher will bring a ball high. Make the count 1-2. Corbin Cruz getting his lead at second. And that'll be strike 3, looking on the outside corner to Lotta for the first out of the inning.
One down, left side. Looking back on one.
That'll bring up the DH, Aiden Maddox. First pitch to Maddox is fouled off. Looks like it got a little piece of the catcher.
Yep. You're gonna feel good in the morning.
He'll recover here pretty quickly. That'll bring an 0-1 count now for Maddox. Still runner at second, one away now. Get good secondary. It'll be ball 1 to Maddox. Another good secondary lead as a second ball is thrown. So a 2-1 count. Second baseman playing a little bit with Cruz. Be ball 3.
Come on, make the adjustment.
3-1 count for Maddox. That'll be a strike, swinging. That'll bring the count full. Payoff pitch. Be ball 4 as Maddox takes the walk. Puts runners at first and second
Roll it up the middle here.
for Logan Lewis.
Takes it towards the base. Step on it, Ben.
Seconds in on the runner at second. Lewis will hit one to the right side. It'll be a off screen, but fly out here in foul territory.
Hey, we got 2.
Played by the first baseman. That'll be the second out of the inning. That'll bring up the Rebels right fielder, Seth Durlocker. Be first pitch strike to Durlocker. Second pitch here from Alt. Ball high. Next pitch is hit to little triangle between the left fielder and third baseman in foul territory. So it'll be a
Over the bag, Brody.
strike on Durlacher. A 1-2 count with runners at first and second, 2 away.
Right here, 2-2, right here.
That'll be a ball fouled away by Durlacher. So still 1-2. That'll be strike 3 on the outside corner. Right at the knees. Rebels have a leadoff double. Strand 2, though. No runs scored. Going to the top of the third. 2-0 Falcons.
Ben, playing at third, off the line. I want you to be a step and a dive off the line. All right, so I want you to be able to step, dive, and get to the line. All right.
You able to catch that? What? You gonna be able to catch that?
You called me off, so I was like, I don't know where he is. So I'm just gonna stop.
I couldn't even see it all.
Coming down.
If I like shout over you, can I call?
Falcons will come to bat here in the top of the third. Justin Schroeder, the first baseman. Caleb Wagner, center fielder. And Eli Matthew, the left fielder. Facing off against Caden Cruz. Falcons lead 2-0. Justin Schroeder struck out in his first at bat. He'll foul this one away for strike 1. Second pitch, nice curveball there. 0-2 hole for Schroeder. That'll be another ball fouled away.
Stay alive, boy. Connect on it, Justin.
Next pitch from Cruz. Another curveball. This time it's hit up the middle. And that'll be a single for Schroeder. And the Falcons will have a leadoff hitter on again. That'll bring up center fielder Caleb Wagner. Wagner also struck out in his first at bat. First pitch to Wagner's a strike.
Connect on it.
Runner going to second. He's going to beat the throw. Throw gets passed, but runner will stay there. So that'll be ball 1 to Wagner. Put a runner at second for the Falcons on the stolen base. Runner in scoring position again for the Falcons with no one out. Be ball 2 high. Two one count. That'll be a bunt. Be a nice job of hitting and sacrifice the runner to third base for the first out of the inning. So the Falcons will have runner at third with one away for Eli Matthew. Eli walked in his previous at bat. First pitch on the inside corner to Matthew, the left-handed hitter. Second pitch on the way. That'll be lined foul. For the second strike. Be a 0-2 count. Be an inside pitch there. Make it 1-2 on Eli Matthew. That'd be strike 3 looking. That'd be the second out of the inning. That'll bring up Ben Wright. Wright had a double, scoring both runs in his previous at-bat. He'll ground this one up the middle. Be a play made by Kellen Krug. He'll throw across. Get the out at first. So leadoff hit, stranded. Nice play by Krug to get the Rebels out of the inning after sacrifice and a strikeout. So one hit, one left on base. Still 2-0 going to the bottom of the third. Rebels come to bat here in the bottom of the third. At the top of the order, Martin, Cruz, and Krug. Rebels have put runners on in both innings in scoring position. Haven't broken through yet against Brody Alt. First batter for the Rebels is Caden Martin. He walked his first at bat to lead off the game for the Rebels. He stole second, advanced on the throwing error by the catcher, and was eventually doubled off on a fly ball to the shortstop. Brody Alt still on the hill for the Falcons. Couple of strikeouts so far. First pitch swinging.
You gotta walk.
0-1 count. Second pitch, outside corner at the knees for strike 2. Be an 0-2 count to Martin. Then he'll
That's you.
put a little bit of swing on this one. That'll be a little foul out to the third baseman. For the first out of the inning. Then bring up Caden Cruz. He popped up to the shortstop. Turned into a double play. First pitch is strike 1 on the outside corner at the letters. Strike 2 must have been just a touch up from, or second pitch is just a touch up from the first one. Evens the count. Third pitch even higher. It'll be a 2-1 count now to Cruz. Be a nice rip past the third baseman. In the 5.5 hole there for Caden Cruz. They'll put a runner on first for the Rebels. Caden's first hit of the game. And that'll bring up Kellen Krug, who singled in his first at bat. Kellen hit a grounder past the shortstop. Throw over to first. Caden Cruz back easily.
Hey, be ready, Buddha.
Gotta get to the front of the bag.
First pitch here.
Out, out.
Fouled back for strike 1.
Jay. Buddha. Buddha. Be ready for the runner.
Good.
Runner going. Be an outside pitch. Cruz will get to second base with the stolen base and then advance on the air.
Go.
Be 1-1 count now on Krug with the runner at third base for the Rebels. And 1 away. Next pitch is a ball. 2-1 count. They'll be lined into right center field. Good piece of hitting by Krug to score Caden Cruz. Make it
Hey, we got one.
a 2-1 game.
You need to be taking those.
Runner on. First now for the Rebels. I bring up Daniel Tordai. Daniel fouled out to the first baseman in his first at bat. First pitch to him was outside. Not much of a lead for Krug, as Tordai swings through the second pitch. Krug's running on that one, and he'll make it. Standing up. Yeah, 1-2 count now. Tordai's going to hit that one up the middle, past the pitcher. Krug's slipped around third base. Looks like he might have hurt himself. He'll hobble back into third base. Tordai gets the single. Advances to second on the missed cut.
Hey, nothing hurts here. Nothing hurt here, 2-2. You're all right.
Rebels are going to have a runner for Kellen Krug. Be Sean Mukasa. See if Krug returns. If not, the Rebels are going to have to move their defense around. He made a nice play at shortstop. Runners at second and third now for the Rebels. They've already scored one this inning, one away. That'll bring up Corbin Cruz. Corbin doubled, hit a ball in between the center fielder and left fielder. Little bloop double. This pitch, he pops up on the infield. That'll be a nice attempt there by the pitcher. Just out of reach. So that'll be strike one and a reprieve here for Corbin Cruz. Next pitch is high. Alt worked out of some trouble most of the day. Trying to minimize the damage here in the third. That ball's popped up by Cruz as well. Catcher makes a nice play going towards the fence. That'll be the second out of the inning. I'll bring up Connor Latta for the Rebels. Connor struck out looking on a pitch on the outside corner as his first at bat. This pitch is down. 1-0 count to Latta. Rebels with runners on second and third. Mukasa in for Kellen Krug. This pitch fouled away. Nice rip by Latta. That'll be strike one. Third pitch here. Another foul ball. Hit back towards the Rebels dugout. Now it's a 1-2 count. Be a ball outside. Pretty similar pitch that he struck out to in the second inning. A little further outside. So Lada's worked the count back to full. 3-2 count with 2 away. Another foul ball. As Lada spoils that pitch. That'll be a pitch on the outside corner for second strikeout looking for Lada on the day. Rebels leave 2. 3 singles. They do get one in to get the score to 2-1 as we head to the top of the fourth. Looks like Krug is going to come back to the field here.
Hey, way to get out of that, Brody. Good job, D.
See how he moves there in the field. Cruz will work in his 4th inning of work here. 5 strikeouts through 3 innings so far. He's given up 2 runs. They were both walks to start the game. Came around on a double by Ben Wright. He'll face off this inning against Dustin Peterson, the DH, followed by Brody Alt, and then Sean Smith. Two-one lead for the Falcons here, top of the 4th. Dustin Peterson facing off against Caden Cruz. Peterson ended the 1st inning by lining out to first baseman Logan Lewis. Nice jumping play to get the Rebels out of that inning without any further damage. First pitch is a strike.
You say it. Let's head Dingo. Come on, let's get him on it.
Second pitch.
Oh!
Another strike swinging. This one's fouled away. Right back at the Falcons dugout. So that'll be an 0-2 count now to Peterson. That'll be strike three looking on the fastball at the knees.
Hey, you good. Keep your head up. Hustle in, hustle out.
First out of the inning. That'll bring up Brody Alt. Brody's the pitcher. He struck out in his first at bat. Foul ball here.
Let's get it.
Second pitch. Swung through. Change of pace.
Attack now. Let's go, kid.
So he'll have an 0-2 count.
Let's attack. Let's go, twos.
That'd be strike three to Alt. Swinging through on the fastball. That'll bring up Sean Smith, the second baseman. Sean also struck out in his last at bat, looking. First pitch, touch high and inside.
Let's go, kid. Let's start off now.
Second pitch, also high.
Here we go, kid. Get started off now. Let's get it. Good eye. Good eye.
That'll be third in a row up to the number 9 hitter, Sean Smith.
Come on, Sean. Let's go, Sean. Here we go, kid. Get started off now.
Strike one
All right, now we go.
from Cruz. Trying to work his way back into this count.
Your pitch.
Falcons with the 2-1 lead here in the fourth. Yeah, another pitch. First strike, this time swung through instead of looking. That'll get the count to full. As Cruz tries to strike out the side. And he does. With the fastball swinging. So 3 strikeouts in the inning. As Cruz sets the Falcons down in order. Be his 8th strikeout of the game. And we'll go to the bottom of the fourth, still a 2-1 game.
Trying to make too much happen.
Yes.
Here, take some of this poison.
Brody Alt will be working here in the fourth inning against the DH Aiden Maddox, Logan Lewis, and Seth Durlocker. Aiden walked in his previous at bat, was stranded at first base. He swings on that one. It's going to be hit foul, and out of play. That put Aiden down 0-1. Next pitch. Up and out. Another pitch out. It'll be 2-1 to Aiden Maddox. Be a ground ball to the third baseman. And it's going to be offline on the throw, but it's going to be a nice play by the first baseman to catch it and tag out Maddox. So that'll be first out of the inning. I'll bring up Logan Lewis. Logan fouled out to the first baseman in his first at bat. First pitch swung through. Be an 0-1 count now on Lewis. Hits that one hard right back up the middle. And he'll find the outfield grass for a single. The Rebels will have a runner on first base with one away for the right fielder, Seth Durlocker. Seth battled in his first at bat before striking out looking. Lewis with the lead at first. Not moving. It'll be ball one. Rebels would like to advance this runner so they can roll the lineup over. Lewis gets back on the throw to first. No tag applied. Next pitch is in the dirt. Good block by the catcher. Jason Newton kept that in front of him, kept the runner at first base. Be strike one on the foul tip.
Throw another one just like that.
Be a line drive by Durlocker up the middle. And that'll be a single, and it's going to get past the center fielder, so Lewis is going to get to third. On the air. Rebels have runners at second and third now with one away for the top of the lineup. Caden Martin, freshman center fielder for the Rebels, takes ball one. He's walked, and then he fouled out to the third baseman in his last at bat. Ball two here. Brody Alt's worked out of a bunch of trouble so far today, only giving up the one run. Been in this situation a couple times. There'll be a bunt attempt pulled back for ball three. So 3-0 count to Caden Martin. That'll be ball four on the Pitch down. That'll load the bases for the Rebels here in the bottom of the fourth. Falcons will take time to conference at the mound.
Okay. Nobody's brought any in? That's not game ball.
Rebels will have bases loaded for Caden Cruz. Caden popped up and got into a double play in the first inning, and then singled in his last at bat, came around to score, stolen base, advanced to third on the air, scored on the single by Kellen Krug. Caden's the pitcher record for the Rebels. He'd like to get a couple runs in here to give himself the lead.
Hey, corners in. Ben, on the grass. On the grass, Ben. Be ready, go forward. Buddha, be ready.
Corners are coming to you.
All to work out of the wind. First pitch. Ball outside. Second pitch. High strike. Swung through.
Here we go, 2-2. Big out right here.
Evens the count 1-1. There's a big rip there by Caden Cruz. Second pitch is
Here we go. Fence.
up above the letters for ball 2. Next pitch is a touch low. Make it 3-1. Bases loaded for the Rebels. Brody Alt with a 3-1 delivery. And that one's hit up in the air.
Hey, someone's got to cover home.
And that's going to be a
Hey, if they're
play made by the
come home, all right? Don't worry about
third
getting
baseman in foul territory.
all right? Hey, get us all the way out of here, 2-2. Hey, infield, got to keep everything on the infield.
That'll be the second out of the inning. That'll be
Hey, Ben, on
a big out for Brody Alt. That'll bring up Kellen Krug. Kellen singled twice.
Here we go, all the way back here, Brody. Come on.
Has a lone RBI on the day. He's got bases loaded with 2 away here in the bottom of the fourth. That pitch is up high. Krug started his hands, but recognized it pretty quick. Next pitch, he reaches out, hits it to the shortstop,
Yeah.
and he's going to get the play at first. That would be the third out of the inning. And the Rebels will leave 3. Couple of singles and a walk. But they don't score. We'll go to the top of the 5th. 2-1 Falcons.
Go. We've got to get some room, man, please.
Hey, way to get out of it, Toad. You've been doing it all day. Good job, bud. Hey, we got to put some runs up here. Crooked number. Let's go. Where are we at in the lineup? Top. Here we go, top.
Got to be ready for the outside pitch. Outside pitch. We got 2 strikes. Who's the play? You got to go off there. Just need big one.
Be the top of the lineup here for the Falcons in the top of the 5th. Jason Newton, Ethan Fields, and Justin Schroeder. Newton has walked and singled on the day. He scored one of the 2 runs. He's got 3 stolen bases on the day.
Let's go, Buddha. Start us off. Let's go, Juan. Get started off, kid.
Caden Cruz on the hill again. 8 strikeouts through 4 innings for the Rebels. Struck out the side in the 4th. First pitch. Strike on the outside corner at the knees. Second pitch is hit. It's going to be foul ball.
You're good, Buddha. You got it back now. There, Buddha, let's go.
So Jason Newton's in an 0-2 hole here.
Battle bags, Buddha.
Time's called at the plate. Oh, 2 count. Here's Cruz's delivery. And he'll strike him out on the swinging strikeout. That'll be the first out of the inning for the Rebels. That'll bring up Ethan Fields. Ethan walked and then scored in his first at bat.
Come on, 2-1.
And then he lined out to the
Let's go, 2-1.
center fielder in his last at bat.
Come on, man.
B. Second strike
Get started off, kid.
for Cruz. 0-2 count to Ethan Fields, shortstop for the
And we fouled off, kid.
Falcons. Fouled back. Made a nice play to get the Falcons out of the inning. Last
We're
inning.
2-1.
0-2 hole, though. Cruz from the wind. That'll be a curveball. Called strike 3. For the second strikeout of the inning and a 5th in a row for the Cruz. That'll bring up Justin Schroeder. Schroeder struck out in his first at bat. He singled in his last at bat, stole a base, but was stranded at third. First pitch is high to the lefty. Second pitch is grounded. Takes a bad hop over the second baseman's head. Nothing Noah Applegate can do about that one. But that'll put runner at first with 2 away. Be a single for Schroeder. Good luck for him, bad luck for Applegate. Caleb Wagner comes to the plate. Cleanup hitter has struck out, and he had a nice sacrifice bunt in his last at bat. This will be stolen base attempt. Ball's going to get passed. And we're going to have a rundown here. It's going to be tagged out in between second and third. This will be a stolen base for Schroeder. And then he gets caught trying to advance on the ball. So he'll be thrown out, tagged out by, like, the third baseman, Corbin Cruz. Nice play backing that up by the Rebels to get out of the inning. Wagner will come to bat to start the next inning. But one hit, no one left on base. 2 strikeouts in the inning for Cruz to bump him up to 10 on the game. Go to the bottom of the 5th. Falcons lead 2-1. Brody Alt's back on the hill for the Falcons. Worked his way out of a jam there in the bottom of the 4th. Bases loaded. 1 out. Didn't give up anything. He'll come back out to face the catcher, Daniel Tordai, Corbin Cruz, and then Connor Latta.
Don't waste anything.
Daniel Tordai will lead off this inning. He fouled out to the first baseman his first at bat, and then he had a single up the middle last time out. Swing and strike on this first pitch. Second pitch. Fouled out. Oh, nope. Not out of play. Nice play made by the catcher on the foul ball. Just out of range of the camera. That'll be a first out of the inning. I'll bring up Corbin Cruz. Corbin doubled on a little blooper between that center fielder and right fielder. And he fouled out to the catcher his last at bat. Takes ball 1. This one's a line smash. Drop in front of the left fielder.
Back him up.
Cruz is going to come into second. Nice attempt by the left fielder. But it'll put a runner on second for the Rebels.
All right, Eli. Hey, either right away, make a choice, all right? Either go at it all the way or let it fall.
Runner at second is Corbin Cruz. Connor Latta will be the hitter. Connor has struck out twice looking, both on an outside pitch. First pitch here is taken for a ball. Second baseman's in on Corbin Cruz. Shortstop fakes an attempt. That'll hit Connor Latta. He'll go to first base with the hit by pitch. New batter for the Rebels, Aiden Maddox, takes ball 1. Aiden grounded out to the third baseman his last at bat. He's also walked on the day. He'll fight that one off his hands. First baseman's going to try to make the play to second.
Yeah.
Runner coming around third is going to be out at home. So they get the force at second for the second out. And then throw home. We get Cruz out. Falcons get out of the inning. 2 on with 1 out. Don't give up anything. Rebels leave 1 on, going to the top of the 6th. 2-1 Falcons.
Let's go, Caleb.
Top of the sixth there. We'll have Caleb Wagner. He was at the plate when the runner got hung up between second and third to end last inning. Followed by Eli Matthew and Ben Wright. Sixth inning of work here for Caden Cruz. 10 strikeouts on the day for him. 2 runs he gave up were first 2 batters of the game. He walked both. They came on score on a double. First pitch, strike on the outside corner. Wagner struck out and had a sacrifice bunt in his last at bat. Second pitch, touch inside. 1-1 count to Caleb Wagner, center fielder for the Falcons. Next pitch is a curveball. It's a called strike 2. Tough one to hit. Fastball. Hit to second baseman Noah Applegate. He'll make the play. As Caleb Wagner grounds out 4-3 for the first out of the inning. Next batter is Eli Matthew. He struck out in his last at bat. He also walked in the first inning. First pitch is a strike. To the left-hander Eli Matthews. Second pitch from Cruz. Another fastball fouled away. So an 0-2 count to the left fielder Eli Matthew. Third pitch here. Strike 3, be looking. On a pitch that was up in the zone a bit. Be 2 outs now for the Falcons. I'll bring up Ben Wright. Two RBIs on the double in the first inning, and he grounded out to the shortstop to end the third. First pitch to him's ball in the dirt. Second pitch. Fastball at the letter swung through. Cruz from the wind. Fastball at the knees. For strike 2. 1-2 count now. 2 away here. For the Falcons in the top of the 6th. That'll be strikeout on the swing there. Be second strikeout of the inning, 12th of the game.
Come on, boys.
As the Falcons go down 1-2-3 in the 6th. No hits, no one left on base. 2-1 Falcons as we enter to the bottom of the 6th.
9-1 or 8-9-1? Here we go. Right at him, Brody. 8-9-1. Okay.
Rebels will have number 8 hitter Logan Lewis leading off, followed by Seth Durlocker, and then back to the top of the order with Caden Martin. Lewis singled in his last at bat. Ball up the middle. Advanced to third on a single by Durlocker, misplayed by the center fielder, and was stranded there at third to end the inning.
Up the middle last
He also fouled out to the first baseman. First pitch from Brody Alt, strike. Second pitch. Strike 2 at the knees.
Be right there.
Be 0-2 count to Logan Lewis.
I like that spot too.
This one looks like they're going to give him the hit by pitch. Tough to tell on the from a distance. But the Rebels will have a runner at first base now for Seth Durlocker. Seth Durlocker, Rebels right fielder, struck out looking his first at bat, but then he singled up the middle his previous at bat. Be a ball outside. 1-0 count here. Logan Lewis with the lead at first. Second pitch. Swung through.
Right here. Hustle. There's a guy on. Come on.
Gets by the catcher. This will be strike 1. Advances the runner. So Lewis is now at second. Brody Alt's next pitch is bunted by Durlocker. Be a sacrifice bunt. It's going to advance Lewis to third. Be the first out of the inning. But the Rebels now have the tying run at third base for the top of the order. Caden Martin is the new batter. He's walked twice and he fouled out to the third baseman. First pitch is outside. 2-1 game. First conference meeting for Falcons and Rebels for the year. Face off again on Saturday at Frontier. Next pitch popped up. Looks like it's going to go foul. But it was dropped. Okay. Good effort by the left fielder. This will be a 1-1 count now for Martin.
Just be aware, Eli. You catch that foul, he can't come home.
Next pitch is a ball high. 2-1. Be strike 2. Outside corner at the waist.
Come on. Right at him.
Evens the count 2-2 for Brody Alt. Caden Martin will hit another fly ball. This one's going to be out of play to the left side. Caden Martin battling here against Brody Alt, who's gone the distance so far for the Falcons. Worked himself out of trouble just about every inning. Lots of traffic, but only one run. That'd be a ground ball under to the glove of the third baseman. It's going to be an infield single for Martin. He's going to get an RBI as Lewis makes it home. That's going to tie the game up. Rebels now have a runner at first base with one away for Caden Cruz. Caden Martin at first, holds on the ball outside. Cruz is fouled out, popped out to the shortstop, and also has a single on the day. Martin's moving on that one. He'll get a stolen base. Closer play at second than Rebels probably wanted. 1-1 count to Cruz now. That'll be a ball a little bit behind him. So it'll be 2-1 count. Caden Martin's at second base, one away here. Rebels have one in, ties the game. That'll be strike two on the outside corner.
Live there. Let's go. One more, Brody. Let's go.
2-2 count for Brody Alt to Caden Cruz.
Here we go.
That'll be strike three.
And let Ben face the next kid. Nothing hurt. He's there, Ben.
On the outside corner there at the knees. That'll put 2 outs on the board for the Falcons. They're going to bring a new pitcher in. Pitcher's going to go to third base. And the third baseman is going to take the mound. So Ben Wright will be on the mound.
Just an intentional walk.
Hey, you're all right, Ben. No strikes here.
So Ben Wright will take his warm-up pitches here. Kellen Krug's the first batter. He's going to be intentionally walked. So Rebels are going to have runners at first and second with 2 away. And that'll bring up the Rebels catcher, Daniel Tordai. Tordai is fouled out to the catcher. He fouled out to the first baseman, and he had a single up the middle in the third inning. He'll come to the plate with Caden Martin out at second. Kellen Krug will be at first after the intentional walk. For the new pitcher, Ben Wright. So there's the intentional walk.
2 down. Let's go.
Any base. Any base.
So now there's 2 outs here for Daniel Tordai.
Right here, Ben. Right at it. Make it play.
Come on, Ben.
Rebels thought about running for Krug, but they already used a pinch runner for him when he was hurt there earlier in the game. If he comes out, he can't go back in. So Ben Wright pitches to Tordai. First pitch. Fouled away by Tordai. That'll be strike one.
Look alive, infield, look alive.
Two more, Ben, let's go.
Tordai's got some pop. He
Couple
gets into
stretches.
one. Hasn't scored much up today.
Go, Ben. Here we go. Straight out, follow through.
Let him work him. Stay over here. Keep it on the
So
infield.
now it's a 1-1 count to Tordai. Runner at second. Being kept close by second baseman. Tordai's going to pop one out,
It's out.
and it's going to get out of play.
One more, Ben.
Come on, Ben, one more.
That was straight back. So now we have a 1-2 count on Tordai.
Let's go, 4.
For the reliever, Ben Wright gets credit for the intentional walk.
Jay.
Everything stays in front of you here. 1.
Good outing by Brody Alt. Ran out of gas here at the end. Ball in the dirt. Nice block by the catcher. Rebels have
Yeah!
runner hung up between second and third. He's going to be thrown out at third base. That'll be the third out of the inning. So Daniel Tordai will start off the next inning for the Rebels. On the caught stealing by the catcher. Good block by Jason Newton led to a throw down to third base. Take care of the Rebels here in the 6th. But they get one to tie this game up. We go to the top of the 7th. 2-2 here at South Newton.
Hey, come on. Get up in here, guys. All right? Got to get a rally going. Let's go, Reed. Stay short. Don't got to win it. One hit, right?
All right, we got to be early.
Caden Cruz has 12 strikeouts on the day. He'll come in for his 7th inning of work. Tie game now. Frontier's going to have Reed Duncan. He was the right fielder. He's been DH'd for all game. He's going to hit here in the top of the 7th. So Frontier will lose DH Dustin Peterson for the time being. He'll be fouled up by Brody Alt and Sean Smith. Two game here in the first of 2 conference games this week between the Falcons and the Rebels. Leadoff hitter this inning, Reed Duncan, the right fielder. First pitch there from Cruz is a strike at the knees. Second pitch, ball inside. So it'll be a 1-1 count. Third pitch from Cruz. Curveball swung through. It's a tough pitch to see when you haven't hit all day. It's a 1-2 count. Cruz from the wind. That'll be strike 3 looking. 13th strikeout for Cruz. And that'll be the first out of the inning. That'll bring up Brody Alt. Alt has struck out twice, once looking and once swinging. First pitch from Cruz. High fastball swung through.
Come on, 2-2, let's go. Now's the time.
Here comes the second pitch from Cruz. Couldn't get on top of that curveball. So even the count at 1-1.
Let's go. Now's the time to start it. Let's go.
Third pitch on the way. Fastball at the knees for strike 2. So 1-2 count on Alt.
Come on, 2-2, let's go. Start it.
1-2 pitch from Cruz. Little flare off the bat of Brody Alt. But it's caught by the first baseman, Logan Lewis. Nice little stretching play to catch that little soft liner. That'll be his second out of the inning and bring up Sean Smith. Sean Smith has struck out twice as well, once looking, once swinging. First pitch swung through for him.
Come on, Sean.
Second pitch is a ball. 1-1 count. Next pitch is appealed and be called strike in the field. So it's a 1-2 count now. That's a curveball in the dirt, blocked by Tordai.
Let's go. Start it here, Sean.
2-2 count now for the number 9 hitter, Sean Smith. Be a fastball. That's fouled back by Smith. So it's still 2-2.
What? AJ, have a helmet. Come on, Sean.
That'd be strike 3
Defense.
on the swinging strike. Be the 14th strikeout of the day for Cruz. Third one for Smith. And we'll have no hits, no left on base. We'll go to the bottom of the 7th, 2-2 in this conference tilt.
Gotta stay locked in mentally here, fellas.
Frontier still has Ben Wright on the mound. He finished off the last inning. He'll face off again against Daniel Tordai. Tordai was at the plate when the Rebels got run out of that inning. Followed by Corbin Cruz and Connor Latta. So Tordai fouled out twice, once to the second, or to the first baseman, once to the catcher. Hits this on the ground to the shortstop. He'll throw across. That'll be a throwing error. As Tordai reaches on the air, E6.
Double play now.
So now Rebels have a runner at first base, no one away here in the bottom of the seventh, looking for the walk-off win. Corbin Cruz is now up. Corbin's doubled twice and fouled out. Takes first pitch for a strike. Showed bunt. Next pitch is a ball high. Tordai still at first base. Ben Wright picked up the last out of the inning in the sixth. That'll be a swing and strike. But Daniel Tordai is going to get the stolen base. Rebels have a runner at second now with nobody out. 1-2 count.
There we go.
That'll be swung through for the third strike on Corbin Cruz. So now there's one away for Connor Latta. Connor was hit by a pitch in his last at bat. He's also struck out
Stay
twice.
home, Brody. Cover your bag.
First pitch swinging for Latta, swung through. Next pitch is high.
Come on, follow through. You got it. Build up, Ben.
One count now to Latta. Tordai gets a good secondary. Ball in the dirt. It's going to advance the runner to third.
Hey, it's tough.
So now the Rebels have Daniel Tordai at third. Connor Latta at the plate. 2-1 count. Frontier's going to bring their infield in. Outfielders need to play at a depth where they can throw somebody out. That'll be ball 3. Talon fastball comes back inside of touch. So now 3-1 for Latta. He's going to look for a pitch he can hit hard somewhere. That's going to be a ball in the dirt. And Daniel Tordai is going to come in for the winning run. It'll be a walk-off win on the wild pitch. Latta gets the walk. Run scores on the wild pitch. And that'll be it, 3-2. As the Rebels take this first one of the week, Caden Cruz goes the distance, picks up the win. 14 strikeouts for Cruz. Tough luck for Ben Wright. Did a good job coming in to get out of that last inning. Couple pitches in the dirt, did him in for this one. Great game between the Falcons and the Rebels, just at 2 hours here. Rebels walk away with the win. These guys will face off again on Saturday at Frontier.
Hey, make sure we pick up all of our trash.